Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you for this week's devotional. I am out here in Moretta, Texas, in this beautiful and vast wheat field. And as you can see, there are just acres and acres of this beautiful and rich wheat. Now, if you have been following with me in our studies, I brought you a message on how Jesus declares himself to be the bread of life. And it's interesting how many times Jesus describes himself in agricultural terms, and he uses analogies in agricultural terms. And it was because this was a central part of life in the ancient Near East and Palestine at that time. People understood what it meant to be focused on things such as bread and wine and water. These were the essentials to the life. So what role did bread play in the life of Palestine at that time? Well, in the first century especially, bread was a central part of the diet. It was a central key part to the sustenance of the physical body. In other words, if you didn't have bread, you were in danger of losing your life. And so what Jesus declares himself as the bread of life, what he's saying is, as bread sustains us physically, so I sustain you spiritually. And this is a message for the church today. It says to us that we need to consistently feed upon the word of life, the bread of life that Jesus discusses here. So imagine a person who would go 2 to 3 days without eating and then all of a sudden try to eat at one time to maintain their physical body. It's not only not healthy, it's dangerous to the life. Well, it's the same way spiritually. It's not conducive to spiritual growth when people expect to be fed the word of God only once a week, once a Sunday, or maybe once a month during devotionals or meetings. Instead, what Jesus is saying is, feed upon this word. Sustain yourself daily with these things. And that encourages you and I to always read the word of God every day, to pray and sustain ourselves by the word. Only by this will we always enjoy this spiritual development that is found in the bread of life. May you be encouraged by this message, and I look forward to our next session soon. God bless you.